ट्रॉमास की जब हम बात करते हैं ये तो जनरेशनल ट्रॉमास चलते हैं। कोई अगर जैसे उससे बाहर निकलना भी चाहता है तो लोग निकलने भी नहीं देते कई बार। ये कौन सा ट्रैप है?
If we are truly deeply in struggle, and I know this because I've been there, in a dark place, some part of us wants to be in that dark place because we are afraid of light.
तो ये लाइफ आफ्टर डेथ जो होती है ये कब होती है और कब आपके हिसाब से आपको क्या लगता है कि अब दोबारा वो नई ह्यूमन फॉर्म लेगा?
Because we also know that the entire universe is formed and destroyed every millisecond. It's like you never know where it goes. So it is forming. Every time I open my eyes, the world is there. Every time I close my eyes, there is no world.
तो आप कुछ हम एक जनरलाइज प्रैक्टिसेस कर सकते हैं for everyone to.
Now close your eyes. Your body is completely surrendered. Mentally visualize a pinch of salt in your mouth.
वेलकम टू द डीप रूट
Thank
टॉक्स। और आज असल की डीप रूटेड बातें अब होने वाली हैं। जो हम हैं असल में, जो ये एनर्जी है उसकी बात होने वाली है और यूनियन योगा की बात होने वाली है। और दिशा जी, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग ऑन द सुप्रीत सिंह शो।
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
नो, इट्स अ प्लेजर एंड योर एनर्जी ऑरा अभी बहुत कामिंग है, मतलब आई कैन फील इट।
Thank you.
ये पिछले कुछ सालों में एक ही चीज़ हुई है जो समझानी बहुत मुश्किल होती है कि एनर्जीज बहुत जल्दी फील हो जाती हैं और सिर्फ एनर्जीज ही फील हो रही है।
Exactly.
और पता चल जाता है और हर एनर्जी का एक ऑरा होता है और एक उसका इफेक्ट होता है। अब आपकी एनर्जी से आई फील वेरी काम राइट नाउ।
I'm so glad.
एंड
I'm reflecting your energy.
सो यस। अब मैं आता हूँ अभी जो करंट जिस पे बात करते हैं, स्पिरिचुअलिटी।
Yes.
स्पिरिट से शुरू करके हम कहते हैं कि कुछ तो है कि शरीर आज मैं अगर जलाऊंगा तो लगेगी,
Yes.
पर जब हम कहते हैं कि ये शरीर छोड़ चुके हैं तो वो उस शरीर को जलाओगे तो वो ओके है, तो कुछ तो वो वही हम हैं मेरे ख्याल से। और वो भी हम नहीं है अगर उस पर्सपेक्टिव में देखें तो।
Yes. Well
तो-
put. Yes.
तो इस बात पे थोड़ा सा आप लाइट दीजिए। तो हम कर क्या रहे हैं?
Actually, yes. This is actually, a very common question that that people have in their minds. Like, what are we even doing? I remember there was a very long period in my life also where when I started digging deep into, the soul, the spirit, and oneness, concepts of oneness, and all of this, for a very long time I used to believe that फायदा क्या है किसी भी चीज़ का? क्या, if nothing exists, if nothing ever happens, if this is all an illusion, then what is the point of all of this, right? What is the point of me working hard? What is the point of me loving someone? What is the point of me being kind to someone? Or why even be angry at things that I do not enjoy, right? This is most humans. If they start this path, at some point of time, they'll feel this, right? I got my answer very beautifully. Here's the thing. I was actually reading this book called The Shiv Sutras. And in it, the initial pages really explain Maya in detail. Okay, the 5 veils of Maya. What is Maya? What is Shakti, the creative power of Shiva? All of these things. It explains Shiv Tattva, Shakti Tattva. Very beautiful. I will not go into that detail. But what I realized when I was reading about Maya, okay, this is what I quote everywhere. This might be redundant, but I love this concept. Think of this entire universe, entire creation, as a love story. Okay, between Shiva and Shakti. Now, there are various names. You don't believe in Shiva Shakti? Fine with me. I'm not saying that you have to believe in it. Whatever name, positive, negative, yin, yang, Brahman, Maya, whatever you want to call it, Purush, Prakriti. The feminine and the masculine. So it's a love story. Okay. Now, the masculine, the divine masculine. What do we understand of the divine masculine? That it is shapeless, formless, right? It is qualityless. It does not have any qualities. It does not have any form. It is beyond experiences, right? Can Shiva actually have experiences?
मुझे वो याद आता है जैसे जपजी साहब में है, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरपाव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत
Yes.
अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद जप. सो वहीं पे जो आप
हाँ.
बात कर रहे हो मुझे वहां से रिलेट.
Connect. Very beautiful. Yes, very beautiful. So this is how we understand the masculine, right? Now, if this masculine really loves the feminine, think of it as a love story, and that's what we have read also, right? Shiva, Shakti, all the stories, Sati. So if this masculine really loves the feminine, what does this masculine have to do? Yes, go ahead.
So masculine does everything to keep the feminine happy, और उसके लिए अगर हम जनरल लेमैन वाली या दुनियावी उसमें करें तो उसके लिए वो हर चीज में आउट ऑफ द वे जाएगा, उसका ध्यान भी रखेगा, घर भी चलाएगा, फिर उसको कहीं घुमाने भी लेके जाएगा, फ्लावर्स भी. सो दिस इज व्हाट एज पर द रेगुलर.
करेक्ट. ओके, विल गेट देयर. So let's take a back step and think about the first time if the divine masculine wants to experience the divine feminine. First of all, I'm saying experience divine feminine, okay, because this is qualityless, this is shapeless, this cannot experience its love in all its glory. So it has to take the form of Kaya.
Oh yes.
To experience Maya. Only the way we exist as humans can experience Maya. Even animals cannot experience Maya in all its glory. Only humans can. Only humans get extremely frustrated, extremely angry, extremely jealous, extremely envious, extremely loving, extremely caring. All the polarities exist within us. We can experience Maya in all its glory.
तो ये जो कर्मा बनता है इसी से बनता है.
Because Maya wants to keep you in it.
और जो माया जाल से जब हम निकलते तो उसे मोक्ष कहते हैं कि गोइंग बैक टू द सोर्स.
That the merger happens, the union happens, which is what we are all trying to do. Okay, so keeping that in context, now I'm getting to the point where I realize that what are we even doing? So if this is all a love story, if I am here to actually experience Maya in all its glory, then let's just experience it in all its glory. That's it. That's all I have to do. Being here on this earth, what do I have to do? Just experience. Past does not exist, that we know. Established, right? Future does not exist. Established. Even by science, even by Vedas, everything has established that the past and the future do not. What do we have? The present moment. So all I have to do is just live the present moment to the fullest. Who is the most important person in my life right now?
तो अगर जीने आए तो जी ले.
Right? So in this present moment, you are the most important person in my life. He is the most important person. She is the most important person. That's it. I mean, this present, nothing else exists outside of this, right?
Yes.
So that's it. We have to live the present moment
to the fullest.
Can we do that? We can. Requires a little bit of practice.
बीच में आ जाता है सोशल मीडिया.
बीच में आ जाता है सोशल मीडिया. बीच में आ जाता है
थॉट्स,
ओवरथिंकिंग. बीच में आ जाता है रिलेशनशिप्स एंड फ्यूचर प्लानिंग. एक्चुअली फ्यूचर प्लानिंग और पास्ट सबसे ज्यादा.
पास्ट ट्रॉमास एंड फ्यूचर प्लानिंग.
एग्जैक्टली, यही आता है सबसे ज्यादा.
ये ट्रॉमास की जब हम बात करते हैं ये तो जनरेशनल ट्रॉमास चलते हैं फिर. और कोई अगर जैसे उससे बाहर निकलना भी चाहता तो लोग निकलने भी नहीं देते कई बार. तो ये कौन सा ट्रैप है?
हाँ, सो निकलने नहीं देते. एक्चुअली सी हियर्स द थिंग ना, आई विल ओनली अट्रैक्ट इन माय लाइफ व्हाट आई बिलीव टू बी ट्रू. Okay, I'm going to say something which might not sit right with everyone, all the audiences. But the truth is, if we are truly deeply in struggle, and I know this because I've been there, in a dark place, some part of us wants to be in that dark place because we are afraid of light.
I can relate to that.
Healing is a very difficult journey. It requires a lot of courage.
Wow.
So that's why we are trapped.
हमें कहीं ना कहीं वो डार्क प्लेस सच में अच्छी लगती है. और तो ये मायाजाल, ये भी मायाजाल का हिस्सा.
ये भी मायाजाल का हिस्सा है.
और जो उससे निकल जाते हैं हम कहते हैं कि एनलाइटेंड है और या whatever.
I mean that's a vague concept though, but yes, in a way. Like उससे निकलना, his thing. You don't even have to try to get out of it.
effortlessly.
हाँ. If you let's say if you have a smoking habit and I tell you to quit it, would you quit it?
नहीं.
No, right? But let's say you have a child and this child has a problem with passive smoking. Now, you are extremely caring, loving for your child. You will quit smoking for your child. But just to quit smoking, can you quit smoking?
Until unless वो naturally ना आए और
हाँ.
लगे ना कि नहीं यार नहीं करनी.
There has to be higher reason.
Higher reason.
है ना, कुछ ना कुछ higher reason होता है तभी हम कर पाते हैं कि मुझे नहीं अच्छा लग रहा how my body feels after smoking or after alcohol or after certain things in life. So I'll quit because I have a higher goal. But can you quit something just because you want to quit it?
अब इसी में मुझे एक कोई एक बात याद आई, सदगुरु की बात याद आई. कहते मुझे इसलिए नशों की जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि आई स्टे हाई ऑल द टाइम. आई एम हाई ऑन लाइफ.
Yes.
तो यू नीड टू बी हाई ऑन लाइफ ऑल द टाइम.
Exactly.
एंड जब से मैं थोड़ा सा खुद से प्यार करना शुरू किया है एक्चुअल में, जो आई थिंक बाय डिफॉल्ट होना चाहिए.
Yes.
अब मन करता है कि हर चीज करो. इधर भी जाओ. इतने साल से सोच रहा था कि हार्ले डेविडसन लेनी है, मैं ले रहा हूँ. तो देख भी आया, मैं क्या जाके उठाने वाला हूँ. अगर जीना तो जियो ना.
जी लो. Exactly.
यहाँ तो आप जीते हो या मरते हो, बीच
में क्या होता है. Exactly. So which is why I'm saying that you do not even have to try and get out of it. Live it. Whatever is happening to you, live it. Even if let's say I feel like I really want to be sad today, I'll be sad today. Tomorrow I'll be happy. It's all transient, right? Everything is anyway transient. Nothing is fixed.
Nothing is
right.
fixed.
So that understanding I have. Let's say if every human being has that understanding, they'll never be in a loop. And even if they are in a loop, they will know that they are in a loop and they'll enjoy the loop. And then they can get out of the loop anytime because they're aware of the loop.
Consciously वो देख पाएंगे कि अच्छा मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, ये फंसा हूँ.
Yes.
ओहो अच्छा.
रास्ता यहाँ से निकलता है.
ओहो अच्छा ये चल रहा है. चलो एक बार बीच में से निकल के फिर देखते हैं.
वही भूल भुलैया को ऊपर से देख लोगे तो रास्ता पता लग जाएगा बाहर निकलने का है. जब उसके अंदर फंसे रहेंगे तो फिर नहीं निकल पाएंगे.
भीड़ से निकलो. खुद की भीड़ से निकलो.
खुद की. हाँ, actually the भीड़ is also just us, manifestations of us. So yeah, we attract whatever happens in our lives some way or the other. Mostly unconsciously, like it's not like we are actively doing it, but mostly unconscious. So the generational trauma thing is also that.
अब योगा की बात अगर हम करते हैं तो योगा was popularized again by बाबा रामदेव.
Yes.
तो और उसके बाद से it became a global phenomena technically. पहले भी योगा था, शुरू से ही है. वो कहीं नहीं गया था. इनफैक्ट इंडिया से ही शुरू हुआ है, भारत से ही शुरू हुआ है योगा. तो क्या ये जो हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी मेडिटेशन की बार बात करते हैं तो ये भी पीआर के साथ बढ़ना शुरू हो जाता है कि आजकल पीआर इसकी अच्छी हो रही है तो इसलिए लोग इसको रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हैं. तो मतलब एक कहते हैं ना वो कूल हो गया थोड़ा. तो इज इट अ फैक्ट? हैव यू एक्सपीरियंस्ड people around you doing it just because it's a cool thing to do?
Yes. Forget people. I started that way, my asana practice, and I do not think that it is a bad way to start also, because I have discovered the power of it. You know what? I'll give you a funny story. The reason I restarted. So as a child, I used to practice, but then, like we were talking about it before we started shooting, that I digressed for a very long time. And then when I restarted, you know how I restarted? I realized that my husband can very easily do headstands. Okay, like without practice, he has never done it at anything. And I was practicing asanas for some time now. I was doing random asana practice from YouTube and all. And when I saw him, there was a streak of envy. Like, why can I not do this? He can do it. So, you know, there's a competition that you have amongst spouses also.
Yes.
So like, why can he do it? Why can I not do it? And then I saw so many other people are also doing headstands so easily. What is it that is so difficult about it? I can also do it. And I started practicing like a maniac. I used to practice for 2 straight months. I used to practice only headstands for 2 to 3 hours a day. Only headstands.
2 to 3 hours every day.
Every day. Every day I used to practice headstands 2 to 3 hours a day. And I basically I was sore all the time. My neck was sore all the time. My shoulders was, because I was doing a lot of wrong things also in practicing, right? When you initially start, you don't know where to put pressure and what to do. And I have seen, and not just me, I've seen so many other people just get into this bandwagon because they wanted to look a certain way. They wanted to do certain things that other people can do. And Instagram actually
जब करीना
popularized
कपूर
it.
ने कहा था कि वो इतने सूर्य नमस्कार
हाँ.
करती थी वो पतली होगी तो सबने शुरू कर
सबने
दिया.
शुरू कर दिया, एग्जैक्टली. और ऑफ कोर्स बाबा रामदेव played a very important role also. Bollywood played a very important
शिल्पा
role.
शेट्टी.
Shilpa Shetty, yes,
हाँ.
correct, you're right. So yes, it might look vain on the surface if you look at it, but think about it. If somebody gets on this path from a very stupid reason also, at least they are getting on the path. At some point or the other, they will realize that it is deeper than this. Ultimately, they will, right? If they're just getting on this path. Even if they do not, it's their journey. That's also fine, by the way. Even if they end their entire lives just practicing the physical movements of yoga, that's also fine.
At least they are doing the right thing.
Exactly.
So
They're doing something for themselves. That's fine. Makes them happy.
कहते हैं जब हुक्म होता है वो तभी होता है, और वो जब अंदर वाला हुक्म जो एक्चुअल हुक्म होना है वो हो जाएगा, बट एटलीस्ट वो एक अलाइन हो रही है यूनिवर्स के साथ. वो शरीर कहते हैं ना, स्पाइन गेटिंग अलाइंड.
हाँ, a lot of changes people start to see automatically once they start. Basically, why specifically we are saying yoga asanas, yoga practices. Of course, you'll see changes in yourself if you do any types of movement practice. But since yoga asanas are and if you do it right, by the way, are supposed to help you tune inward, right? If you're completely tuning inward, you're aware of your breath, you're aware of your body, you're noticing your body, you're pausing. For that time, you're pausing, literally pausing, right? You slow down, you notice your breath. That's how it is supposed to be practiced. That you stay, you slow down, you listen to your breath. If you're doing that, something shifts within you. That shift happens. The generational trauma that we were talking about, it starts to get released. Have you ever seen or heard about a lot of people crying in the middle of yoga sessions?
Yes.
Because it releases emotions.
It happened to me once many years ago. And it was ecstatic.
Yes.
I felt very good.
Yes. After it, you feel wonderful.
Very light.
Some people also feel very vulnerable after it. Especially women.
Okay.
Might feel more vulnerable because things just start to surface and then it needs time to process.
So, there is nothing generalized. मुझे नहीं लगता कोई generalized है कि men can become more spiritual than women or women can become, और है या है?
Okay. Men can become more spiritual than women.
Or women or other way around?
नहीं, I don't feel so. I mean, है भी तो मुझे honestly मुझे नहीं पता. मैंने notice नहीं किया ऐसा. और to say something controversial, you can choose to keep it or remove it.
No.
So, men, in terms of births, the birth of a man is supposed to be the highest form of birth. The birth of a woman only comes second to the birth of a man, right? Even if you read Bhagavad Gita, it is how it is supposed to be, according to the karma philosophy also. So the birth of a man is supposed to be the highest form, which means that if we go about it this way, then it is, yes, it is more likely that if a man starts practicing his spiritual practices and starts on this path, it is easier, and I will get into why biologically also it helps. It is easier. It is not about more spiritual or less spiritual. It is easier for a man to be on this path. It is the journey can be faster.
जो hormonal imbalance इतना नहीं होता.
Yes, because the cycle of a man is a 24-hour cycle. Men are very consistent. They can be consistent 30 days a month, right? Women cannot be consistent 30 days a month. Women's hormonal cycles is longer, 28 days. It's a lunar cycle. So some days we might be very, very rigorously practicing, and other days we don't want to do shit. We don't want to do anything. We just want to lie down. That's it. Probably want to sleep 24 hours. We don't get too bad. So it is kind of easier for men if they start doing it. It is easier for you to. Your journey can be faster than a woman's. But because that's not the only factor, right? The intensity also matters. If a woman is practicing with with high intensity, then her journey can be very fast. Let's go to the concept of bhakti also. There are 4 paths of yoga. So let's say, okay, yes, a man can be consistent with the practices of, let's say, Raja Yoga. This person can do 30 days a month, regular practices, diligent practices, very difficult practices also, which are very difficult for women to do. A man can do, yes. But Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, a woman can do without her needing to be physically present all the time, is physically available for practices all the time. Bhakti can be practiced during menstruation also, right? So it's the intensity also that matters. So yeah, I mean, we cannot say that.
जैसे बोला जाता है कि women have more empathy in general in life. तो वो जो empathy वाला factor है, वो is it a positive thing in spirituality or it deters the spiritual process?
I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, so it's a long one. I'm gonna make it very short. So there was a saint and there was a disciple of the saint. They were going to some place. They were on the path. Now the disciple was asking a lot of questions to the saint about life, the secrets of the cosmos and all of that. And the saint was successfully able to make the disciple understand that this is all Maya. Whatever you see, it's an illusion and all of that. The disciple very clearly understood. Now, when they were on the path, they saw a ailing dog. Okay, the dog was about to die. Now, since all of this was very fresh in the disciple's mind, the disciple saw the dog, was not really affected by the dog. It just saw and tried to help. That's it. Okay, from a very objective place, just tried to help whatever he could do. But the saint, and despite knowing everything, saw the dog and felt an ache in his heart, felt very sad for the dog. Dog पे उसको दया आ गई सेंट को. जब डॉग पे सेंट को दया आई, तो what happened with the saint? Something shifted in him, right? There was a streak of attachment. The saint was already on his spiritual path. He was, of course, progressing. Well, the concept of progress is also vague, by the way. But yes, okay, so he understood all of this, but despite all of that understanding, he still got attached. And if you believe in the karma theory, then basically what happens if you get attached to someone, that means you gather a lot of karma balance, right? So now this saint might not have needed another birth, but because of this attachment, the saint needed another birth to get out of the attachments. Okay, so now the reason I am reciting this story is because this is what happens when you have empathy. If you are saying something and you are telling me the struggles of your life and all of that, I hear you, I feel for you, yes. But if I start to get attached to those things that you have experienced, and I start to experience from your perspective, even experiencing it from your perspective is different than actually getting attached to it. They can be different. But if I get attached, then it's I wouldn't say problem, it's going to have its consequences.
क्योंकि आप उससे बाहर ही नहीं निकल पा रहे.
हाँ, अब मान लो आपकी कोई फ्रेंड है, ठीक है, वो फ्रेंड बहुत परेशान है लाइफ में, वो आपको बोल रही है कि मेरी लाइफ में ये हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, आप सुन रहे हो उसकी बात, आप फील कर सकते हो उसके लिए, यू आर सैड फॉर हर, यू शेयर हर ट्रबल्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट यू डू. But if you start to get too attached, then whenever she will be in trouble, you will be sad. It will impact you.
हम एक्चुअली ना we don't leave it on the universe.
Yes.
उस पे छोड़ देना, उसने बनाया तो वही पालेगा ना.
हाँ, exactly. तो वो उस पर्सन की जर्नी.
हम खुद कंट्रोल करना चाह रहे हैं.
वही.
आई थिंक वो जो कंट्रोल में ही कर्मा एड अप होता रहता है.
Actually, yes, we try to control a lot.
Yes.
That is true.
And this is what I felt over the years कि कुछ भी नहीं है कंट्रोल में, अपना चलते रहो ना, जो आपका हर किसी को हुक्म दिया हुआ है वो करते रहे, जिस पे जब हुक्म आ जाएगा वो कर लेगा.
Exactly.
It's like a big game. वो
ये
गेम
तो ऑटो पायलट में चल रहा है.
ऑटो पायलट में चल रहा है सही में, और उसमें कहानियां बना देते हैं कि ऐसा है वैसा नहीं है. वही embracing the life the way it is as it is.
Exactly.
And वो जो आप ये बातें बता रहे हो, उससे ना एक चीज़ और आपसे बात करते मुझे महसूस हुई कि आप वो जर्नी में उस तरफ हो कि जिसमें आपको, आपने जो बोला ना, वैसे तो प्रोग्रेस भी सब्जेक्टिव है जैसे आपने बोला, आई कैन रिलेट. एंड एक चीज़ ये आपसे मैं जानना चाहता था कि समटाइम्स यू फील दैट देयर इज जैसे न्यूट्रल जीरो थिंग ओवर हियर, यहाँ पे जैसे वो टोनी स्टार्क के यहाँ पे था, कुछ ऐसा तो महसूस होता है. एंड इट इज सो साइलेंट. अगर महसूस करो तो इट इज इन दैट जीरो स्टेट. एंड यहीं पे कहीं सोच्ड है आपकी. कई लोग कहते हैं यहाँ सोच्ड है, कहीं कहते हैं कहाँ पे मुझे नहीं पता, पर कुछ ऐसा होता है कि यहाँ पे कुछ सोच्ड है. एंड that energy or our soul is not just limited in the body, it is outside as well. और सोर्स यहाँ से घूम फिर के मतलब आप वापस आ सकती है कि रूट पे रहती है. एंड वो जब रूट से जाती है तो it leaves the body or whatever, कि बॉडी जब उसको कंटेन नहीं कर पा रही.
Exactly.
एंड हम सिर्फ सोचते हैं कि ये फिजिकल चीज दिखी है तो यही है. टेक्निकली यू फील कि अगर हम इसको सोफे को भी देखें, ये भी अगर क्वांटम लेवल पे जाएंगे तो ये हम ही है, सेम उसी चीज है.
Yes, the same particles. Yes.
महसूस करने वाली चीज है. बट एज ह्यूमंस वी थिंक वी आर टू इम्पोर्टेंट समटाइम्स.
Yes, yes.
और जैसे बात करना कि हम इंसान है और उसी में डिविजन्स भी हम कर देते हैं क्रिएट, फिर ईगोज कर देते हैं.
Correct.
जब ईगोज होती है तो आपको सेल्फ के साथ बहुत वो हो जाता है. फिर अब जैसे सेल्फ लव पे आई टॉक, मैं क्योंकि अगला सवाल आपसे कुछ उस हिसाब से पूछने वाला है. सेल्फ लव पे आई डू अ लॉट ऑफ टॉक, बट सेल्फ लव में ये नहीं कहता कि सिर्फ अपना फिजिकली ध्यान दो. द यू, द रियल यू, दैट लव योरसेल्फ. आप अगर आपकी सोल खुश नहीं होगी तो आसपास चीजें कैसे खुश रखोगे आप, या कैसे वो, क्योंकि वो तो फेक करोगे ना आप, रियल तो रहोगे ही नहीं. तो अब मेरा जो आपसे एक सवाल आ रहा है कि क्या हम मैक्सिमम जिंदगी फेक होके नहीं निकाल देते?
बिल्कुल सही बात है ये. एक्चुअली वी वेयर अ मास्क एंड नॉट वन, वी वेयर मल्टीपल मास्क्स, है ना. वी आर डिफरेंट विद आवर colleagues, we are different with our family members, with our parents we are different, with the friends we are different. We have so many masks.
और क्यों, वैसे क्यों निकालते हैं मतलब? और क्योंकि अगर पता भी है कि इसका कोई फायदा नहीं है, नुकसान नहीं होना, फिर भी क्यों निकालते हैं? और ये आई थिंक जन्मों से, सदियों से चलता आ रही है.
Exactly. That is because of the way Maya functions. The way Maya functions. See, Maya के 5 वेल होते हैं, है ना. It basically वेल का मतलब it limits your understanding. Let's think of it as that. What Maya essentially does is it creates a duality, right? Now you do not remember that you are the true awareness, the supreme awareness. Ultimately, all of us are that, the oneness, right? Anybody who's watching it has read even a few spiritual statements would know that this is all one, like we were talking about. This sofa is also me, you are also me. We are not two different. We have not 4 or 5 different people in the room. We are all one. But Maya makes that limitation where we see as multiple, right? Because there are all manifestations of that one awareness. Now, since there is this limitation of understanding, this limit, even if you have really understood this, let's say you have really understood this, okay, you are in practice and you're always aware of your true self, you're always aware of the silence within, and you have all of that understanding. But even then, as long as you are in this body, you're contained in this body. What is this body made of? Maya. 3 gunas. 3 gunas of Maya, Rajas, Sattva, Tamas, right? So as long as you are in this body, you cannot escape Maya. It will always be there. You can choose to play roles with awareness, that you are not this, you're something else. Like you create a little bit of distance. Okay, let's say for example, I'm talking to you. Am I talking to you? Right? This distance, that's it. Okay, so if I can create this distance, of course it's going to help me in this life, but I will still have to maintain the distance, understanding that this is something else. When do we create a distance? And there is this and there is this. Again, like we were talking about it, for you to believe in non-duality, you have to believe in duality. So first understanding that this is different, this is one but different, so I create a distance, but I'm playing a lot of different roles, which is why I feel the need to wear different masks. If there's a child in front of me who is going to put a knife in his hand, I will have to shout at this person. I'll have to show anger to this child, and I'll have to show anger.
अब शरीर के बाहर निकल के देख रहे हो कि इसको क्या करना है, तो you're just performing a certain duty, knowing that it is just a duty, nothing else, no karma attached.
I mean, honestly, it's not even about duty. It's just a role that you're choosing to play as a human.
Okay.
What will happen if I don't do that? Let's say here there's a child here. The child is about to put the knife in his hand. If I don't choose to do it, something will happen. It's the child's journey. What can I really do? Am I really the doer here? No. But I choose to step into my doership, and I choose to shout at the child. Don't do that. You're going to get hurt. Now, this can either be a choice or it can be stimuli. Like that's just a response.
जैसे एक हम हुक्म को कई बार समझते हैं कि गट फीलिंग की जब हम बात करते हैं तो यू गेट कॉलिंग्स ऑल द टाइम, और ये हर किसी को मिलती है, हम सुने ना सुने वो हम पे तो जब आप कॉलिंग्स आपको आ रही हैं, आप सुनते हो, वो कर रहे हो, कहते कि अगर आपको किसी को खाना भी खाना है, जब तक वो उसका हुक्म नहीं होगा आप वो निवाला भी नहीं मुंह में डाल सकते. तो ये क्योंकि पहले बहुत साल पहले कि होता था कि नहीं वी आर द मेकर ऑफ आवर ओन डेस्टिनी, बहुत ज़्यादा रहता था. बाद में वो ऐसे ऐसे करते करते जब यूनिवर्स में होता था कि समझ आया कि भाई आप ही हो, हम तो आप जो बता रहे हो मेरे को बस बताते रहो, मैं करता रहूँ. तो इवन द थॉट व्हाट कम्स टू माई माइंड, आई फील दैट इट्स नॉट माई थॉट एंड आई एम्ब्रेस इट कि आपने बोला मैं कर रहा हूँ.
बिल्कुल सही है.
तो ये इससे सुकून बहुत मिलता है.
सुकून मिलता है, एग्जैक्टली.
और वो उसके अगेंस्ट अगर मुझे सिर्फ वो कहते हैं ना कि मैंने अपना दिमाग लगाया, भाई वो दिमाग भी तेरा नहीं है.
एग्जैक्टली.
तो वो आने दे वो. सो वी आर जस्ट अ मीडियम. जब कहते हैं ना कि एक उसमें कहते हैं पर एक खजाने दातार दे नीवाओं के लुट. वो नीवा ये है कि नीवा मतलब अपने पे ही करो और उससे बाहर निकलो. तो मुझे एक बहुत अच्छी मैंने कहीं सुनी थी, मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि हमारे माइंड के ना जैसे थॉट्स है, इट्स लाइक जो ट्रेनें चल रही हैं और वो ट्रेनें चली जा रही हैं. आप अगर खड़े होकर सिर्फ देखते रहोगे ना कि ये थॉट्स की ट्रेन कहाँ से कहाँ जा रही है, सब ऑब्जर्व करो और एंजॉय करो. गलती से किसी पे चढ़ गए, आपको नहीं पता वो कहाँ से शुरू हुई है और कहाँ तक जाएगी, फिर उलझे रहो.
करेक्ट,
उलझे ही रहो.
बहुत अच्छी एनालॉजी है.
और ऐसे ही कर रहे हो.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, वेरी नाइस. आई एम गोना यूज दैट, वेरी गुड एनालॉजी.
ये आई आल्सो लिसन टू समबडी एंड एक नानक नाम करके एक आता है, तो उन्होंने बड़ी तरीके से समझाया था इसके ऊपर, एंड आई एक्चुअली फेल्ट इट. मैं कहा यही तो कर रहा हूँ मैं. एंड यू आर नॉट द बॉडी नॉट द माइंड. ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग अगर आपको हो जाए कि भाई ये तो जस्ट एक आपको एक मिला है, बस ये माया से निकल
एक कपड़ा है.
हाँ, कपड़ा मिला. एंड life is beautiful then.
Exactly.
Life is chill.
Exactly. True, even the dark moments are chill.
Yes, क्योंकि आपको पता है एम्ब्रेस की यार ये तो कुछ एक्सपीरियंस के लिए भेजा, बस एंजॉय करना है.
This too shall pass.
हाँ, this too shall pass.
Yes.
तो आपके पास अब तो आप यू आर ऑन दैट जर्नी एट अ नेक्स्ट लेवल. आप जब ऐसे देखते हो तो कई बार ऐसे नहीं होता कुछ होता नहीं कई बार कि अभी नादान है, कोई नहीं समझ आ जाएगा, उसकी जब हुक्म आएगा समझ आ जाएगा. तो आप कैसे डे टू डे कैसे ये जो चीजें आपके सामने हो रही है और आपको पता है कि ये तो एंड पीपल आर स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग विद देयर इमोशंस एंड एवरीथिंग, वो आप कैसे उसको इग्नोर कर लेते हो?
ओके, सो मुझे एक्चुअली ऑनेस्टली बताऊं तो ये ऐसा भी नहीं लगता कभी कि कोई नादान है, बिकॉज सी व्हेन it's important to have this understanding also, especially when you're on this path. Spiritual ego is the biggest hurdle.
हाँ, ये आपने मेरे को लग रहा था अभी आंसर करोगे. एंड yes, exactly.
I do not even have to see, if I think that I know more, then what am I doing is exactly what is exactly all of the things that I believe that people shouldn't do.
Honestly, I feel like doing this
अरे
because
नहीं
you are on that path at the next level.
नहीं,
और
नहीं.
आप वो यही तो चाहिए. स्पिरिचुअलिटी है क्या? ये जो आप कह रहे हो वही तो स्पिरिचुअलिटी है.
हाँ मतलब it's actually pretty easy to understand.
हाँ.
हाँ, it's actually pretty easy to understand. It's just that the moment you crack it. Now, okay, think of it. My brother actually gives a very beautiful example of this. Think of a river. Now, all of that river is water. Can you differentiate one water from the other water? It's just river. It's just water. Now, all rivers ultimately have to go back to the ocean. They're going to fall in the ocean. Now, some parts of the water falls first. Some parts of the water falls later. But does it mean that the water falling first is superior to the water falling later?
Wow.
It's
हम
just
लोग
that.
टाइम और स्पेस की अगर उस पे चले जाए तो फिर तो एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करता.
एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करता. तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कि वो मतलब ऑफ कोर्स फनी लगता है. एंड फनी ये नहीं लगता कि उसकी लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है. अपनी भी लाइफ फनी लगती है. Honestly. If you really look at it, your life is very fun. Every person's life is very funny. Okay, look at it as entertaining. एक मूवी देखते हैं हम. मूवी में सैडनेस होती है, हैप्पीनेस होती है, ड्रामा, मसाला, मेलो ड्रामा सब है. तभी तो अच्छी लग रही है ना मूवी. अगर मूवी में सिर्फ हंसी रहे हैं, हैप्पी 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 हैप्पी, किसको मजा आ रहा है? है ना?
ये एक वो बड़ा नाट्य शास्त्र और नाटक है.
You are from theater. You won't understand. So there has to be flavors of all human emotions in a play, in a movie, right? If it's a work of art, there has to, even art, it has to have contrast.
Yes.
Right? So if we can look at our lives as just that, it's just entertainment. Can I say that I don't want sad days? Then I wouldn't really have happy days.
Is it like entertainment for the universe?
It is actually entertainment for the universe. So the Maya is the creative power of Shiva. The feminine basically is the creative power of the masculine, right? The analogy that Shiv Sutras gives is that think of an artist. If you're a very talented artist, let's say you're somebody who draws very beautifully. Okay, different types of artists. Let's say you draw very beautifully. Can you keep it in you? You would want to pour it out.
Yes.
It overflows.
Overflows, yes.
Exactly. So it's like that. There's an artist, and it just overflowed. The art overflowed. It poured into something, and the universe was formed. So it is art. It is ultimately, it's an art. It's entertainment. It's just that. It's a play. Whatever analogy works for you, you pick that. But it's just that. So yes, ultimately your life will be funny. Even when you are extremely sad. Now there are days when you would really want to cry your heart out. But deep down it would be funny. Like you're crying but it's funny.
ये जो साइकिल है कि you're born, आपके फिर मतलब आपको obviously पेरेंट्स ने किया उनकी एक अटैचमेंट, आप बड़े होंगे आपकी एक अटैचमेंट, फिर आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड होगी उसके साथ या बीवी के साथ होगी, फिर आपके आगे बच्चे होंगे, अटैचमेंट चलती जाती है. फिर उसके बाद जब कोई मरता है, जब शरीर छोड़ता है तो दुख होता है. फिर ऐसे होता है कि ये तो कभी मिलेगा ही नहीं दोबारा. तो जो चीजें होती हैं फिर उसके बाद आपको लगता है ये लाइफ का मतलब क्या है, फिर ये हमने भी यही हो जाना है. तो सबके यही क्वेश्चन आते हैं. ये होता है कि कुछ क्वेश्चंस दब जाते हैं रेगुलर लाइफ में, तो वो जब ओल्ड एज में जाके थोड़ा लोगों को रियलाइज होता है. वेराज कुछ लोग क्वेश्चन करते ही जाते हैं और वो समझ मतलब और उनको आंसर जल्दी मिलने शुरू हो जाते हैं. अब उसी पॉइंट पे जो कॉन्सेप्ट है कि आप बार बार जन्म लेते हो वो करने के लिए, सो व्हाट इज योर टेक ऑन लाइफ आफ्टर डेथ?
ओके,
तो ये लाइफ आफ्टर डेथ जो होती है ये कब होती है और कब आपके हिसाब से आपको क्या लगता है कि अब दोबारा वो नई ह्यूमन फॉर्म लेगा?
ओके, दोबारा वो नहीं ह्यूमन फॉर्म लेगा
या मतलब कोई भी फॉर्म लेगा, फिजिकल फॉर्म नहीं लेगा?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है, and because I haven't reached that state, quite obviously I'm sitting here, I think a person would know that they're not going to take another form. So it's not like they die and then they realize, but I believe, and it's just a belief, and I'm okay with it being wrong, and I'm not hardwired on this. But if I have to indulge in this concept, let's say, then I would say that probably a person would know that they're gonna leave this body, and that's it, and then they're out of it.
फिर लोगों के क्वेश्चन आता है फिर क्या?
Oh yes. Okay, तो फिर क्या बेसिकली इसके लिए मैं आपको एक बहुत अच्छी एनालॉजी देती हूँ जो मैंने बहुत ही रिसेंटली लाइक अ सेइंग मैंने अपने रिट्रीट पार्टिसिपेंट से ही सुनी थी. वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एनालॉजी. So there's an actor. Okay. Now the actor plays a lot of different roles, right? Now let's say अमिताभ बच्चन ने अग्निपथ में रोल किया, ठीक है. अग्निपथ में जो उनका रोल था, उसके बाद उन्होंने और भी कई रोल करे, सब अलग अलग रोल्स करे, पर अमिताभ बच्चन वही है. अमिताभ बच्चन ने कई रोल्स करे, ठीक है. नाउ द मोमेंट Amitabh Bachchan steps into the set, he's this person. He's not Amitabh Bachchan. He's this person, right? Now he does all of the things that he needs to do for this role, and then what happens is he goes back home. He comes back, does another role, goes back home. What is he doing in the interim?
मतलब वो रोल से पहले रोल में घुस रहे हैं, फिर रोल से डिटैच हो रहे हैं.
हाँ,
वही हो रहा
है ना. So think of it like that as humans, we are basically playing a role. And who is playing a role? The divine awareness, the supreme awareness is playing a role. Okay. And when it is not playing a role, in the interim, what happens is that it merges back. It goes back to the source, comes back, goes back to the source, comes back, goes back to the source. Now, see, this is also even funny. Why? Because we also know that the entire universe is formed and destroyed every millisecond or whatever that number is. Quantum physics also says that, right? The particle gets destroyed and formed. It's like you never know where it goes. Nobody can see where it goes in that moment. So it is forming. Every time I open my eyes, the world is there. Every time I close my eyes, there is no world. Sylvia Plath said it very beautifully in The Bell Jar. That's true. The world only exists when I'm opening it. Then I close my eyes, there's no world. So this is happening all the time. Like since the moment we started talking, it might have happened so many times that there's not even a count for it.
I think right now, like outside of this room, there is no world existing.
Exactly. It's only in our heads. Well, technically, this is also in our heads, but you see what I'm saying, that we are thinking of it when somebody dies. We are dying and we are taking birth all the time. Like all the time. So,
and हम जैसे कुछ लोगों को मिलते हैं और हर फेज में अलग अलग लोगों को मिलते हैं और हम उसी परिवार में क्यों पैदा होते हैं या वही क्यों होते हैं, तो everything for a reason or is it just क्या?
भी कहते हैं रीजन ही होता है. बेसिकली कर्मा फिलोसफी what it says is that there are karmic bonds. So let's say if in this universe, in this life, if I have met you in this life, then that means there has been some connection. Every person you meet has had some connection. Could have been just a bypasser, could have been just somebody who you knew, or could have been a relationship also. Like for example, in a lot of cases, for example, your elder sister could have been your mother, could have been your daughter, or your brother, could have been your father. The possibilities are endless. It really depends on the kind of bond you had with them.
And you feel it sometimes.
You feel it also.
Yes.
And there have been so many stories where people have talked about it also. Like they remember their past lives. And it has been proven, right?
And sometimes you meet certain people, you realize I know this person for like कब से.
हाँ, कभी कभी ऐसा होता है ना कि कोई इंसान से आप कितना पीछा छुड़ाने की कोशिश करो, आप पीछा नहीं छुड़ा पाते हो. Because there's a karmic bond. You know that you have to get out of a certain relationship. For example, let's say there's a distant relative in your home. You get very pissed at this distant relative. You do everything to get rid of this distant relative. But that person is still in your life. Because there's a karmic bond. We have lessons to learn from every relationship, from every situation that we come across. If we learn the lessons, we are out of the loop.
I think you embrace it. जो आपने बोला ना कि पहले आपको you have to jump into it
हाँ,
to get out of it.
to get, yes,
और ये जो भी to understand
हाँ,
कि क्या गेम है, वो जो रोल वाली आपने बात बताई,
exactly.
तो so beautiful.
Yeah, the key to coming out of it is detachment.
सच बोलूं, experiences को लेके होती है curiosity, with not with
हाँ,
practices.
not with practices. हाँ, that's
हाँ.
fine. When you say experiences, what do you mean?
Like for example, I would love to know about my past lives in general.
Okay.
And just for that's an excitement के लिए, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई बहुत बड़ी कोई healing करनी है, वो वाला नहीं है.
हाँ,
वो चीज़ें ऐसे लग रहा है कि वो हो रही है, वो अपने आप ही, या कुछ काफ़ी हो भी चुकी है.
हाँ,
And another thing is, just want to see myself जैसे बाहर निकलते हुए, and I've once had this feeling many years ago.
हाँ,
I felt कि ऊपर निकला हूँ
हाँ,
और लग रहा है कि यार
out of
ये,
body experience.
और मजा आ रहा था. और चॉइस ऐसे मिल रही है कि यू वांट टू स्टे और यू वांट टू लीव.
हाँ,
तो पता नहीं कौन से दिमाग ने क्या बोला, रुक जा,
हाँ,
और रुक गया, और उसके बाद से डिस्ट्रेस सा हुआ. ये आई एम
Okay.
टॉकिंग अबाउट, इट वाज फाइनल ईयर ऑफ माय कॉलेज,
हाँ,
एंड दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई फेल्ट दैट. तो ये एक्सपीरियंसेस फील करना चाहता हूँ कि
okay.
लिबरेशन वाली फीलिंग.
हाँ, ओके. तो ये तो थोड़ी लंबी प्रैक्टिस से होता है. इसके लिए आप कभी अलग से प्रैक्टिस
तो आप कुछ हम एक
छोटा
जनरलाइज
practice,
प्रैक्टिसेस कर
simple
सकते हैं
practice
फॉर
करते हैं.
एवरीवन टू.
ठीक है, you'll enjoy this practice.
हाँ जी.
It's just 5 sense awareness. Okay. Whether you have an experience or not totally depends on you. Some people have experiences in this in very basic practices also. It also depends. Since you have been practicing for some time, your threshold might be higher. Or in fact actually very low. Also depends person to person. Okay. So I would need you to sit tall.
ये शूज उतार के पर.
That's your choice. That's your choice. You can sit like that
अच्छा,
also.
I can sit
You
like
can
this.
just make sure that you're not collapsing your heart.
Okay.
The heart needs to be upright and the spine needs to be tall. Try not to have an arch in the back.
Okay.
Spine tall. Okay.
Okay, I'll sit this way.
Adjust. Yes, perfect.
जी.
Now roll your shoulders back. Perfect. And then drop. Shoulders away from ears at all times. Chin parallel to the floor, slightly inward. Now palms upwards. Now close your eyes. Start with a very slow inhale through the nose. Slowly exhale through the nose. Once again, inhale. Feel your chest expanding, abdomen expanding as you inhale. Slowly start to exhale. Let your chest collapse, abdomen collapse. With your next inhale, shift your attention inward, as if you're trying to look in between your eyebrows with your eyes closed. Slowly exhale. Forget all about the external world. You have nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Continue breathing naturally. Now bring your awareness towards your body. Notice if you're holding tension in any part of the body. With every exhale, release and relax your body a little more. Imagine sinking into the sofa. You're sinking into the seat. With every exhale, you're sinking deeper into the seat. Your body is completely surrendered to the gravity. Now bring all your awareness towards your hearing sensation. All the sounds that you can hear, the distant sounds that you can hear. The obvious external sounds. All your awareness placed into the sound. Now bring your awareness closer to the sounds originating from within the body. For example, your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. Keep trying to reduce that sound Make it so subtle that the person sitting next to you does not even hear you breathing. Now bring your awareness towards the sense of touch. Notice the touch of the seat against your skin, the touch of the clothes against your skin, the earth beneath your feet, the air touching your face, the skin, the hair. Notice the temperature of the air that you inhale being slightly cooler than the temperature of the air that you exhale. Inhaling cold air, exhaling warm air. Bring your awareness now towards the sense of smell. Notice how the room smells. The presence of or a lack of fragrance. Try not to make sense of the smell. Try not to analyze the smell. Just notice. Bring your awareness now towards your mouth. The sense of taste. Notice the taste of saliva in your mouth. The presence of saliva in your mouth. Maybe residual taste of the food that you ate today, or the lack of any taste. Place all your awareness on the sense of taste. Mentally visualize a pinch of salt in your mouth. Notice how the salt would taste. Notice how without even tasting the salt, you know exactly what it would taste like. Now bring all your awareness towards the sense of sight. Notice how you can still figure out whether it's light or dark outside even with your eyes closed. Notice the patterns, the random patterns of light forming despite your eyes being closed. Notice how all of the 5 senses are your tools to experiences. They are not you. You are not the 5 senses. I am not my senses. I am not my senses. I am not my senses. Notice how you can switch from one sense to another and really shut off the other sense at your own will. Notice how you can go beyond the 5 senses and choose to place your awareness on something deeper, a silence within you. Take a slow inhale through the nose, a long inhale. Bring your awareness back to your body. Slow exhale. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra, Namaste position. Join your palms, rub your palms together as fast as possible. Faster. Generate warmth. Now cup your face with your palms. Feel the warmth. Blink your eyes a few times within the palms. Slide your palms on your face, opposite shoulders, arms, chest, abdomen, low back, hips, and legs. Gently open your eyes. How are you?
Amazing. It was experience.
Experience, yes. So this is a very simple practice. This we did a little bit longer. You can do it within 5 minutes also. This practice can be done whenever you feel, whenever anybody, this is for the audiences, whenever anybody feels that they're too stuck in the loop. They're too stuck in the moment. They're too stuck in the body. Just bring your awareness to the 5 senses. Or you might be too stuck in a situation where you feel like reacting a lot. Very simple practice. It basically, scientifically, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is why you relax a lot and then your responses would be different. On a deeper level, it also helps you be aware that you're not the body, you're not the mind, you're not the five senses, you're beyond. So it's okay, just leave it. Yes.
Just chill.
Just chill. Yes. It is a very helpful practice.
No, but amazing. It actually, the way you guided, and I could feel, and even you could read, it won't apply too much of your mind. So yeah, so that but thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on the Supreet Singh show. मैं नॉर्मली ये पूछता हूँ आपको कैसा लगा शो पे आके, बट मैं बोलूँगा कि मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपके
मुझे
साथ।
भी बहुत अच्छा लगा।
हाँ जी, बहुत अच्छा लगा। एंड दिस इज आई थिंक द फर्स्ट एवर एपिसोड वी हैव डन वेयर ये एक्सपीरियंशियल रहा है। एंड मुझे क्यों ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं ये अब चलता रहेगा। एंड probably when you, so it's probably a calling which I feel, and thank you so much for doing this special episode with us.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the audience too. Thank you too.
Thank you दिशा जी, हमें दिशा दिखाने के लिए।